Okay, hi folks. Welcome back to Conrad's adventure here. So I was thinking about this. I have 0 health. I think I need to play fair. So I think that was a bug last time. I don't think we can accept that. I'm going to restore my game. As cool as that was, I just don't think. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe did I have more points? It looks like it registered as me killing the kobold, but I don't feel comfortable about this. I'll try it one more time, like, just to see what happens here. Let's... But I'm pretty sure I'm not strong. Conrad's not strong enough to actually do this. Oh. Let's go. Maybe I am? Okay, I actually may... Yeah, see, like, I don't know how strong he is, but I actually am not full health in here. I'm 30 out of 46. So let's just leave. Let's come back here when we're stronger. I think Conrad sees that. He has a premonition or whatever. The bear still likes us because we fed him food, gave him some veggies. Okay, so that's a mystery for another day. I am happy still with what we did last time, which was defeat the ogre, who I think is just going to stay there from now on. I don't think his body is going to decompose because it's winter, or it's fall, I guess. No bacteria in the air. Let's take a quick pit stop at Irana's Peace. I think I already did pick up flowers here last time. Let's see. Yeah, I've already got 2 bunches of this. Let's have some food. If we're hungry at all. We are not. I'll rest. Actually, let's just see what time it is. It's mid-morning. Yeah, let's have an hour rest here. We could go have another crack at the kobold, but I just think I'd like to get some more training with the weapons master before we go back. So let's skip that for now. Okay. So what is next now? Let's explore a little bit more. I have started making a map here. I don't have grid paper, I just have lined notebook paper, so it's kind of a wonky map. Let's fight this goblin, why not? Get some gold. These guys are easy now. He's not even hitting us. See, like, is defense even necessary in this game? That's what Conrad wants to know. He's not a defense kind of guy. Whoops. Save. Let's replace the kobold defeated. That's a dead end. That would be me cheating. Which one is this? Goblin number 4? Globin 4. Goblin number 4. Let's see. I think it is Goblin number 4. Yeah. Cool. Alright. That's 5 more silvers. Just checking my gold here. 2 gold pieces and 55 silver pieces. Okay. And alright, let me just, I don't want to count how many screens this is to the farm, just so I'm aware, and then we can explore some of the other spots. Because I don't have this map memorized. But I do think we have some leads from town that we should probably follow up on. What is that, 3? I should have been counting. Shit. At least 1, but I think 3. Okay, so 1. The reason we can't go, let's just double check it. The reason we can't go to the right here is because this is actually the castle. Okay, cool. I'm going to go back up. I'm just going to do this one more time. 1, and we still can't go to the right because that is also still the castle. Not the castle gate, but that's actually the castle courtyard. And this would also be the castle. We probably can't go to the right again. Oh, no, we can go to the right. So I will draw that. What is over? Let's fight this goblin. I'm just taking every opportunity I can get here because it's gold. Come on. Easy. Conrad's getting kind of full of himself. These are pretty easy. Okay, let's check out what's over this way. Okay, it's just I can't go up or down. Block those off. And let's see what is this way. Keep an eye out. Midday, okay. Got plenty of time still in the day. Okay, then we go down. I think this is the way we came the first time we went to Arana's piece, because we came up from the road. But let's see. Can't go to the left. Let's go down. Let's fight this goblin. And then we'll go down 2 squares. Oh, he's savvy. How do I... Oh, I think I actually blocked there. Let's see if my defense went up. 5 silver coins. I'm not even keeping track of how many goblins we are now. We're at goblin number 6. Not a very interesting title of a save game, to be honest. Weapon use 39. Look at that. Look at that training. And I forgot where I was going. Let's go to the right. Interesting. Some snow. So we are, where are we? We're like northeast of Spielberg at this point. So let's go check this out. See what this is. Midday. Just take a quick break here, 10 minutes. Okay. Interesting. The view is awesome from here. It reminds you of Yosemite National Park. The road seems to wind forever up the mountain. That's quite an impressive rock group. This must be the place. A sign appears. It reads, Willkommen auf Zauberberg. Another sign appears. It reads, Trespassers will be towed. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going up. I thought I might hit another sign there. Could it be a bottle of purple salad dressing? What a great big beautiful sky. It is actually nice artwork. Perhaps it's a tower of power. You feel as though you have just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb. You can see all of Spielberg Valley from here. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There is an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. Stand fast. He who would the wizard see first must answer questions 3. What is your name? And we have a bunch of jokes here. I'm so confused is actually probably what Conrad would say here. Does he even have a suspicion who this might be? I think he probably does. He writes things down because he can't remember anything. That's his way around intelligence, I guess. We do know. Did I write this down? No, I actually did not. But I think we did hear it from someone. Okay, I do think Zara said this to us on the first day, that there was another wizard named Erasmus, who is northeast of Spielberg, and this is exactly where we are. So this must be Erasmus. We're starting to get a sense already of this guy's weird sense of humor. I'm gonna say that Conrad actually does remember this, because I think if he says, "I'm so confused," yeah, I don't think he would. I don't think he would say that. I think he would just answer without thinking about it. He would just say what his name is. But let's look at these other options because they're kind of funny. Inigo Montoya, but it's Montalban instead. So we got a Princess Bride reference. We got a King's Quest reference, King Graham Cracker, and then we have a Moby Dick reference. Let's go with Conrad. What is your quest? Seek the Holy Grail, Monty Python. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe. Lyrics from the musical Man of La Mancha. I want to be a pirate, Monkey Island reference. I want to be rich and handsome. I don't know what that is a reference to. Maybe it's just a sentence. But we'll say we want to be a hero. Conrad's a simple man, and he's not joking around. I think if I was playing a different class, I might actually say something else here. What is the first name of the guy who rules this valley? We actually do know this, thankfully. Baron. That I actually am going to go with. It's not his name, but Conrad blurts out without thinking the first word in the ruler of the valley. Baron. Right, and Smokey's middle name is the. Have a nice trip. See you in the fall. Okay, well. That looks demonic. That animation. Okay, well, we failed. Let's see. Yeah, we lose stamina actually by going up the mountains as well, which is kind of funny. I think we need to start making our way back. But now that we know where this is, I'm going to just write that down. We can come back here another time and try to answer the questions correctly. I think Conrad is a little bit dumbfounded by what just happened. That's just, again, he's a little spooked by magic. So he like doesn't want to have to go back there if he can help it, but I think he's going to have to. All right, so if we go down 2 screens from here, we should hit the road. Let's see if our theory is correct. Can't go to the left. Wait a second. Yeah, 2 screens. Can't go to the left. Makes sense. Again, from what I can see on the map, that is indeed the castle. Still to the left. So we have 1 more screen. And then the road down here. And this should be the penultimate road screen. To the right should be the pass. Or maybe I have this wrong. There's 1 more road screen. And then this part is blocked off, so I'll just make another tile here. Okay. So, we don't have much time left in the day. I think we're probably just going to call it a day here. I kind of want to get... Here, we'll go drop off our flowers, get some silver pieces for that, and stock up on healing potions because we don't have any of those anymore. We also have 6 empty flasks. We've got loads of these because we've been drinking so many potions, so we'll turn in some of these. We'll recycle some of these. Who's this character? Looks super trustworthy. Trustworthy man. Next to the town's wall, you notice a man who appears to be waiting for someone. His dagger looks like a particularly deadly weapon, and the thief handles it with great skill. Well, that's why are we assuming that he's a thief? He could be a really nice guy. Hello there. What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you can use. Wow, it's that kind of guy. Well, we do have plenty of silver, so let's give him 1 silver. 1 silver. For another silver, I can tell you about where to go to find the Baron, Baba Yaga, or some goblins who have a lot of treasure. So if you want some information, hand me some cash. I want to just talk to him first about what he'll give me for 1 silver. What's your name? Just call me Bruno. Well, that is a guy with first letter B. This note, which we cannot read again. Is this your note? Okay, no. Remember that this note was a B writing to another B, and it was in an unsavory place, so maybe this is the guy. Baba Yaga. She's an ugly hag who lives in a weird house who knows some magic. Her place is due west of the Baron's place. Can't miss it. Okay. And for 2 gold, I'll tell you how to get into her hut. What? I feel like Conrad's about to be ripped off here. 2 gold. No. I'm not spending that quite yet. I need to feel a little bit more secure, but that's interesting. 2 gold. This guy's gonna get ripped off. I think Conrad's gonna get ripped off. You just take the road north from here, past the healers, and go till you get to his castle. We already knew that, so not super helpful. Monsters. Lots of monsters in this valley. Most of them are wimps, though. Okay. We can only ask about 3. Yeah, the Antwerp is a good monster for you to fight. It loves to play. Goblins? The little pests are just northwest of the cemetery. They're a bunch of wimps. And the Warlock. He's some kind of magic user, and he laughs a lot. That's all I know. Northwest of the cemetery. We haven't seen the cemetery yet, actually. But I'm gonna just say, so maybe the goblins have like some kind of hideout. Northwest of cemetery, okay. Alright. Healer. She's got some good potions. Her hut is just to the north of here. Alright. So he said he would give us, for another silver, he would tell us more, right? Oh, he actually wants me to give him 2 silvers at once. What a jackass. Okay. 2 silver it is. Okay, what do you want to know? I'm not going up to golds yet. That's way too much. Wait, this doesn't look like additional information. Wow. Okay. She's got some good potions. Her hut is just to the north of here. Yeah, we knew that. Okay. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on this fellow. We have, if you want a good time, try the dragon's breath at the bar. Actually, yeah, we should go back to the bar now that we have some money. Conrad could use a drink. Maybe we'll do that tonight. All right. Drop off our ingredients and flasks. What can I do for you this time? You can give me some cash. So I don't actually know if we need... I'm going to hold on to 1 flask. Okay. I'll hold on to 1. I don't remember how much we're getting for the flasks, but let's also give her these. Okay. So we're nearly at another gold piece, I think, at 100 silver. Let's buy some more potions. I think we need 2 of these. Let's just do our usual thing. It's like we need a gold per day almost. Do we really need a stamina potion? Maybe we can get by without it. Let's not buy it. We're gonna do without. 2 healing potions. That's all we got today. Okay. What else can we do? I think mid-afternoon. Yeah, let's call it early today. We did quite a lot today. Defeated that ogre. We deserve a reward for sure. And we'll do some more exploring tomorrow. But let's go take a drink. Let's see what happens if we do this. Because there were some people actually we didn't talk to. Because we got thrown out. So we just won't talk to the goon. Let's wait. Another 60 minutes. Just wait for an hour. I don't really know what we did. We just stood there for an hour. Watching them. Like a creep. Make sure we ask her out every time we walk by. Like a normal man. Great. I'm actually going to stop by the dry goods store as well. I want to see how much that armor is. The armor is 500 silvers, which I think is 50 gold. So forget that. For a while anyway. That's way out of our price range. Sunset should be approaching. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go have a drink. I think we've earned it. I mean, he did tell us to try the dragon's breath, so let's go in here. This is where we were robbed before, but okay. This grubby place must be an alley. It feels strange here, colder than the rest of town. There are some barrels discarded here. A beggar holds out a bowl towards you. Alms? Alms for the poor? Oh my god, look at his eye. That looks pretty bad. But you know what? We're good. Thanks. You know, it's really tough trying to make a living begging in this town since the brigands started scaring all the trade away. This used to be such a nice place to live. My advice to you is not to take up begging. It just doesn't pay. And don't go out at night. Alright, that is good advice. I don't know how much money we just gave him. What's your name? My name is Sam. I've lived here for 5 years now, and I think I'll be heading on once the pass clears of snow. There's supposed to be some good begging towns to the south. Nice talking to you. Alms for the poor. Alms. South? Heard Silmaria is a good place to be. It's by the sea. Think I'll head there after this. Like, this is how far ahead of time they are planning. So we've heard about Shapir, which is a reference to the next game. But Silmaria, that's not until the 5th game. Like, that's some pretty good planning. Project planning. Okay, Spielberg, understand this used to be a great place to be. Traders going in and out, tourists coming and going, perfect begging conditions. Things were starting to dry up about the time I got here, just my luck. The brigands started getting tough. Traders used to stop here on the way south to pick up barrels of some special cider made here by a guy named Amblin. Tourists used to come here regularly for the Spielberg Cider Festival. After the cider industry closed, not much point for the festival without the cider part. I heard Amblin got scared of the brigands and decided to move away. I still remember the taste of his cider. It was so good. It was called Amblin Entertainment from Spielberg. About time I got back to work. Alms for the poor. Alms. Okay, I think we have to give him some more money. I assume that was some joke again that I'm not getting. Amblin Entertainment. Maybe like some other game studio of the time. But I'm going to give him another coin just to see if he will talk to us. And he will. Okay, yeah. So let's keep doing that because I'm not done with you. I have lots of luck. It's just that it's bad. Brigands? Rumor has it someone smart took over, organized them, trained them, that sort of thing, maybe. Nowadays, no one's safe outside of town. Up to that time, the brigands were just pains, dumb guys who sometimes tried to beat up traders outside of town. They sure hurt business. No one's getting rich but them. Alright. Spielberg. Oh, wait. Oops. And I think we've asked about that. Nighttime. I remember when people used to stroll around town after dark. There's a spell on Spielberg so that it glows at night. Now, the only people out late are the thieves. And out of town, man, you don't dare be out there without a light when the sun goes down. The night gaunts will get you. Tell me about gaunts. Nobody's ever lived to talk what the night gaunts are. I sure don't want to find out. And spell? I've heard talk that some kind of magic keeps things peaceful around here. Folks just don't feel like fighting in town, except maybe Crusher. Kind of wonder about this alley at times, though. Feels funny, sort of like the spell missed it. It's dark at night, too. Shit. Oh. Did that not? I guess I'm not paying him anything. I'm just showing him my gold pieces, and he's just excited to see that. Okay, Crusher. He works at the tavern. He lives up to his name. Thieves. I'm not usually bothered by them since I don't have much to steal. They are around though. It's not safe to sleep in the streets at night. Outside you get eaten, inside you get robbed. Not safe to sleep in the streets at night. I did that the first night and it was fine. I guess it was because I had already been robbed. I wonder if I slept with money. I probably would not. Would not have been able to get up without being... A word of warning to you, don't drink the dragon's breath. Okay, so someone's told us to drink the dragon's breath and someone else has told us not to do that. I'm going to probably trust the beggar. Conrad is curious, right? But... Alright, so we didn't actually talk to these guys. The butcher is wearing a blood-stained apron. He seems to be deeply involved in the game. Looks like some kind of card game. The baker seems to be deeply involved in the game. They seem to be using old maid cards, but it looks like these guys aren't playing with a full deck. Good one. Okay. Butcher shop. There's not a whole lot of meat in town for me to butcher these days. Now, if someone would just bring down that stag in the forest. Got any 9-4-6s? Cards. The cards. They've been very, very good to me. Go fish. Are they playing Go Fish? I'm Butch Beefmeister, the butcher. Got any 65s? Fish. There's a river to the south by the Flying Falls which has some good-sized trout. Okay. What's your name, sir? I'm Silas Sourdough, the baker. How's your bakery doing? I haven't been able to get any supplies in since the brigands closed off the area. The bakery will reopen as soon as I have some. How about the cards? The butcher has been getting all the good cards. Mirror Lake to the south has a huge fish, but it's pretty dangerous. Okay. I assume we can't play with them. Just save it here. Getting a drink. I think we do deserve this. Is he gonna break my gold though? Because the beggar wasn't able to. So what are our choices here? Dragon's Breath is in the center. Clearly a dangerous option. Very likely going to kill me. It's also 25 silvers. Let's just try it for old time's sake. Hey, what are you doing coming into my joint with an empty purse? Oh, I guess we actually do need silvers. Wow. Very interesting. Okay. He's not able to break our golds down. Okay. Alright, and that is time. So I think that'll be it for today. Next time, I'm not sure what we'll do. I think we might go back to the mountain. We have kind of a choice. We can go back to that mountain and see if we can talk to that gargoyle and get him to let us through. Or we can go back to... I just want to check actually whether I can sleep here. I don't even know if we need to eat, to be honest. Does this even work? It does. Well, that's weird. Probably should have eaten something. Okay, good point to stop anyway. It's the next day. 40 out of 48 and 41 stamina. Next time we will either go to the Kobold's Cave or we will go back to the mountain and hopefully do a little bit more exploring too. Thanks for watching, folks.